Well, good morning, everyone, team. Let's start the session for today. Meanwhile, others can join parallelly. So, in the last session, team, yesterday we started with our security administration in the Fusion application team. So, as I told you, whenever we go for the project implementation in the real time, the very first module that we will be touch basing or we will be working on will be the concept of security administration in the system. Why this is initial topic that to be discussed, I told you team, when we go for the project, example I have taken Reliance and Deloitte, okay, assuming that we working for a company called Deloitte in this technology, and if let's say our company got the project from Reliance Industries, I assumed as part of our training, but in reality, in whatever the company that you are working and whatever the client that you got the project team. Here I have taken Deloitte and Reliance, right? So whenever we get into the project, we all should get access to the client application team to start our module implementations or the configurations in the system. For that matter, we will be working firstly on the access creations and all team. So in Fusion system, in the security module, the user account management will be handled over team. So how in the Fusion system, the user accounts will be created, I told you. There are two ways, automatic and manual. But automatic, we have not seen. In our core HR module, we will be touch basing on that team. For the employees in the client organization, whenever hiring happen, system will automatically create, I told you. How that will happen and all, we will see in core HR team. But at this moment, when we go to the project, for all of our team members, we should get our access creation done. And moreover, we are not the employees in the client organization team. We are just the implementation users team. We will require just user accounts in the client application. So how to create that manually, the user accounts we have started in our yesterday session team. Okay. So what and where we have to go team for creating the user accounts and all, I told under tools, under security console in the Fusion application, the entire security concept will be handled, I told you team. So as part of that, we created one user account yesterday by name triotech.shankar. And when I created the user account team, creating the user account is not sufficient, I told you. To what functionalities in the system? Huh? To what functionalities in the system the user should have access, that will be decided based upon the roles that we are assigning to the user, I told you. In Fusion application, the entire security working on a one single concept called RBAC, I told you team, right? So for all the modules in the system, Oracle given us that standard seeded roles to access that modules and the functionalities team. So whenever the user created, we have to add the respective roles to the user team. Then only he will have access to all the functionalities. Yesterday, when I'm creating the user account, I created the user by adding one basic role by name employee, and we logged in and we checked in what access the user getting. After that, I added more roles to the user and then we checked out team how the access in the system got provisioned. We have seen team. So the RBAC concept, how it is working, we have seen practically in the yesterday session team. Okay. So in Fusion security module, user management and role management, we have two concepts. So as part of that, how to create user accounts. Now, when we are in the project, we are in the situation of getting our access done. How to do that, we all understood team. When it comes to the core HR module for the client side employees, how to create the user accounts automatically, that I will cover in our core HR module team. Now, within this user account creation and all, we have user account rules configuration. I told you because yesterday we observed team, there is a pattern system following. Whenever we creating the user account, first name dot last name automatically system taken up team, and also a password policy system taken up with one combination of simple at least 8 characters, one number like that. Then password expiration triggered exactly 3 months down the line that what we created the account. I told you we can customize all of them in the system team. We have something called user account rules. Here team I'm talking about. So where we have to go after logging in to work on user accounts and all team, we have to go to tools. Under tools, we have to go to security console. I told you team. Come to security console. So under security console team, we have to come to user section here. So here is the place we are creating the new user account and any existing user account that we want to search in the system. So here's the one what we created yesterday team. So here I am talking about team. Whenever we creating the user account, the moment I give first name and last name, I'm giving now Triotech Verma something. The moment I give first name and last name, automatically system taking up this combination. Why? If not that, when I'm inserting the password, it's showing me simple at least 8 characters and one number. Why? Huh? Or after I define the user account, if I go to my existing user account team, password expiration date triggering team, from where it is coming, these all things we can able to configure in the system as per the client requirement team. User account rules customization team. See, when we creating the user account team, there is something called a user category. If I'm trying to create a user account team, there is something called a user category, and by default, there is a default option here team. In Fusion system, very important, stay focused. In Fusion system, user account related rules we will configure in this user category concept team. The default option, by default, Oracle will provide team. Here we have to come to customize that user categories default and all team. So here in the user category level, what is the username format, password policy? Further, we have some more also we will handle in this category level team. So before moving into that, let me continue with some of the options that what we left over yesterday. So I told you team, after you configuring the user account as an admin, if you want to do any updations to the user, locking, resetting, deleting, or even if you get into the user account, you have the edit option. If you want to add further more roles, resetting the password and all, you can do here team. So here yesterday, till here I completed team. Locking, resetting, deleting the account permanently from the system. I have shown you. So compare user, copy user. Let us finish this and we will move on to that user account rule setup team. See, compare user means simple. As a HR, if you want to compare any two employee accounts or any two user accounts in the system, based on the roles that what these people having, I want to know what functionality access the both people having. Any people, just for information team, compare user. Even you have that button here also team, you can compare the users here also. So go to compare user. So first user, Triotech Shankar. Then second user, I'm picking one of the existing in this demo instance team that already which we created previously. Curtis Fiat, one account is there, one person account. So see team, between these two users, I want to compare. Click on compare team. So whatever the roles both of them have, with that rules, what functionalities in the system they have access, what are common access, what is different, I mean, which is different from each other. Everything we can able to check out here, team. See now, still loading. This is just for information purpose, team, for the HR admins to verify just between the two users. Whatever the functionalities, even you can export to Excel also once that list comes here, team. Usually, these things will not take much time in real-time environments, but our training environments, we can expect slight slowness in the system. It's a common thing, so that it's taking more time to reflect the changes. Excuse me. It's taking too long time to get the changes. It's a simple thing. Here you can see that artifacts. Artifact means all the functionalities, whatever the roles that both users have. In the front end, all the functionality names you can check out. For which functionality, which user having access. Green color checkbox, red color like that, it will come. If it is green color means that user having access to that functionality like that thing. So it's taking too long. Let me wait for more 1 minute and I will move ahead. If not, it's working. So here you can filter all functionalities you want to get result or only what this user having access. You want to check out in the second user, whatever this user having, does they are available or not? Or only in the second user, what functionality is having, does this user having? The comparison study you can check out. In both users means like in both users, whatever the common functionality is having, that will result. You can filter accordingly. But I filtered all. So all the role related functionalities I'm expecting, that is what's taking a long time than usual, team. But this is usually just for information purpose, team. Nothing to do in the real time whenever HRs using the system. This is just for information purpose only we have. While you are practicing, you check it out, team, if you have this data retrieving from the system. Because in demos, we can expect some sort of functionality issues also that not resulting any data here. I mean, it's taking a long time, not resulting is not wrong statement. So let me go back to security console users. Then let me search with the existing user team, right? So compare user means that option we have. Then we have copy user means what team? See, yesterday I created this user Triotech Shankar in the system team. I added these all roles to Shankar, application implementation, admin, consultant, employee, all these roles. I want one more user in the system team. For that person also, same rules I'm expecting to assign team. Okay. So rather than creating the account, add user account and adding the role one by one, I can take the reference of Shankar. Means I want the same roles for that new person account that what I'm creating team. So I can take the reference of Shankar, just action button, copy user. So what happens, team? Whatever the roles that this person Shankar is having, that all roles will copy team and you will land up on a add user account screen. See, copy user, if I go, I came to add user account. I can create the new user account here in the system. But see, all roles from Shankar copied here. So it makes the HR work ease rather than going to add role one by one adding team. If I take any reference user account in the system, because same rules I want for the new account that I'm creating team, I can copy his roles and I can create the new user account here team like this. And I can save and close. So this burden of adding one by one all the roles will reduce to the HR team. That is copy user functionality came in the system. So these things we can talk about here team. Then when we configuring the user account or after we configuring the user account team, if you come to this edit button, I told you we can able to correct all the details of the user account team. Further, any roles you want to add to the user, you can come and you can add. Any existing roles you want to delete, let's say I don't want this role to this user anymore, you can delete team. In a bulk, all roles at one shot, if you want to delete, you have remove all roles button. If I do that, all roles at a time, I can able to delete. One by one, I have the cross icon here team. So these things are available. Then Kumar, what is this assignable add auto provision rules concept? What is this feature, Kumar? Someone might get a question in the question yesterday in the session team. See team, role management, we are not talking in detail now. Okay, I told you for every module in the system, Oracle standardly delivers the seeded roles team. But when it comes to role management, we have separate sessions to take up. Usually after our functional training, I will take again security from role perspective team. We have to create custom roles as per the client requirement, some data restrictions, some functionality restrictions to be enabled and all team. So during that time, we will discuss detailedly about the roles. During that time, I will also explain you role automation, because for employees in the Fusion system, I am telling that whenever HR hiring the employee in core HR module, the user accounts will be auto created. Roles also to be auto assignable during that time, because creating just user account is useless. Again, HR have to go to account, add one by one the role, means it is again a manual work team. How the user account automation we have in the Fusion system for employees, role automation also we have team. Oracle given a concept called auto provisioning of roles. So for every role, we will give some conditions. If employee hiring in this job designation, in this department, in this location, then these roles should be eligible to that employee like that. So whenever hiring happening team, when the user accounts automatically generating, the respective roles also will auto trigger. But that concepts we have to touch base in our role management sessions detailedly when we take up. But at this point of time, if I cover that, you won't understand, because we have not completed at least our core HR module also. You are not familiarized what roles, what functionalities we have in each module. So for every batch team, first I will start security from user management, how to create the user account, how to assign all the Oracle delivered roles to get access team. Because this is what happens when we go for the project first time. For all of our team, we will do this one. But when it comes to employees in the client organization, once we implement core HR module, these things we have to touch base. Role automation and user account automation. These functionalities are related to that. Auto provisioning means auto assigning of roles. So these functionalities, keep it for future discussion team. When we come to the roles detailed classes, we will explain you what are they team. But as of now, I want everyone to be understanding how in the Fusion application, the access concept is working and how to create the user account manually, how to assign Oracle delivered seeded roles to the accounts team, right? So these are all the things that what we have to discuss yesterday, but due to time constraint, I have not completed these things team. Now let me go to the main part that we planned for today. User account rules customization. So here team, as I told you, whenever we configuring the user account, user category default. So at this level team, we will define our all user account related rules in the system. For that matter, this user category, that what we are seeing in the drop down. See team, as it is a training environment, many of your friends are also working. They define all this Lucky Group, Reliance, Tesla. But when you are working in the real-time client application team, when you come to this page in the user category, only default category you will see. That is Oracle delivered standard one. The remaining things someone defined customly. Why they defined also, I will tell you in next 15 minutes team. Stay focused. So here team, all the user account rules are defined. For that to configure the default user category, on the left hand side under users, we have something called user category. Okay. So come to user category, cancel it. Come to here team, user categories. Come here. So here team, user categories, when I come see default, let me go to one more tab. Team, as it is a cloud-based application, we have the flexibility of working on multiple tabs simultaneously. Just I can keep my cursor over there, right click on the mouse, duplicate the tab. So simultaneously also I can work in the multiple tabs here team. Now see team, I came to user categories here. Whenever I'm creating the user account in the system, okay, tools, security console, and when I'm trying to create the users in the system team, see, user category, the drop down, 9XREL, AIA, BIP, Deloitte, EL, the same thing, 9XREL, AIA, Deloitte, EL, Geostar, Lucky Group, Reliance, Tata, Tesla. Whatever that we see here, they are coming from this category team. And see here, when you come to user categories team, the default one is non-deletable. Cross icon also not available. But for rest of the categories, cross icon is available, deletable, because they are not Oracle delivered. See team, whenever you go for the client implementation in your client application, when you come to the user categories team, you will see only the default category team, not the other options you are seeing in this demo instance. Default, that is Oracle delivered user category team. And when you're creating the user account also, user category by default will come as default team. So here we can able to configure the username, format, password, policy, everything. So come to user category, go to the default, select that, you will land upon team default user category. We have different tabs coming up team, details, password policy, notification, users. First tab we are on details team here, details. So click on edit. What we can configure here, we can see team, edit. So category name is default, description, these things are not required. Username generation rule. Username generation rule. Okay. Username generation rule. What is that team we have currently in the system? The username generation rule. First name dot last name. The username format, what you want. See, under this default user category, the username set it up as first name dot last name. So these are the combinations that Oracle supports currently in the Fusion system team. First name dot last name, or email ID, or first letter of the first name followed by last name, or person or party number. Person or party number means in Fusion system, whenever we hiring the employees, for every employee IDs will generate team, that we call it as person number. So do you want the username should be employee IDs? What you want? Kumar, other than this, if any combination my client have, you cannot accommodate team. You have to follow these combinations, either of the one. Either first name dot last name, or email, or first letter of the first name, last name. Means, for example, employee first name is Triotek and last name is Kumar. Then team, the username will take up as T Kumar. First letter of the first name followed by last name, that is F last name team. If I go with email, 99% clients will go with email team. Means their user account, the username will be their email ID team. So when they log in, every employee with their email ID, they will log in. 99% clients will go with this combination. But these are the total combinations we have team. If you want, I can test it out. See, I'm keeping now email here team, or first letter, last name I will give, save and close. Now see team, at the default user category, details level, username generation rule, I give an F last name. Now let me cancel it, because parallelly we are doing means we have to refresh the tab. Now please observe team, when I'm trying to create the user account, first name I'm giving Triotech. Okay, Triotech. Last name I'm giving Kumar. Now please observe the username team. The moment I come to next field, what format username will take? See, T Kumar. What is that? F last name I given team. So at the category level, you will maintain all these rules in the system team. See? So if you go with email ID, if you go with email team, then here, whatever the email you will pass, that will taken up as username team. So this is the place where you will be setting up all the user account rules in the Fusion system. This is all our client requirement. Kumar, who will decide all this? We will not decide team. This is client application. Client will tell what they want. We have to configure that accordingly team, right? So here I'm going with first name dot last name only. Then team, generate system username when generation rule fail. Generation rule is first name dot last name. Generate system username when the rule fail. Hey, what is that rule failing concept, Kumar? Yesterday I remembered someone was asking me, Bharat or someone, Kumar, if the duplication happen, what will be the case? See, that is a situation team. My username rule is for every employee, first name dot last name, right? That is what my user account rule. Let's say already in my system, I have an account by name Triotech Shankar team. See, having a common names across the globe is similar. I might have another person by name Shankar again. See, in the organization, having an employees common name. See, my name is Kumar. N number of Kumars are there in the world, right? In a company also, multiple people might have the similar names. Okay. Any name you take example team, having a repetitiveness is common. Even in our family also, multiple Sureshes will be there, multiple Pavans will be there. So let's assume in your client's organization also, there is an employee joined. Let's time being assume him as an employee. For him, the account created, first name is Triotech, his initial, let's assume, last name Shankar. So system given first name dot last name is what our rule currently team, Triotech dot Shankar. Now let's say today one more account I am creating team, that person name also Shankar only. His initial is Triotech. As of now, Triotech I am giving. You take any example team. That second person name also Shankar only. Now the duplication, no, in the system, the rule is what? First name dot last name. But already Triotech dot Shankar already assigned to one of the account. Now one more account I am creating with the same detail. Then what? If you check box this one team, generate system username means system will create its own combination when this rule fail. So now this is a duplication thing. 1 second, I have not saved it. Now I put it back to first name dot last name and enable this one thing. Now please check it out. Already Triotech dot Shankar, one person is there in the system. One more employee joining, his name also, first name is Triotech, second name is Shankar. Now the moment I give this, what combination system will take C? See, username, what system taken? Triotech dot A dot Shankar. First name dot A dot Shankar. This is what? generating system username when generation rule fail. In this case, the username generation rule failing, first name dot last name. Why? Already there is a duplication there in the system team. During that time, system will take up the sequence like this. One more Shankar you are hiring, triotech.b.shankar. So A, B, C, D, the sequence like that it will take. It will insert to make the uniqueness to his user ID. System will do like this team. That is what this functionality is about. Generate system. If you don't check this one team, when the duplication you are creating, system will not allow you to create the account team. System will error out team. So this is about team. In the default user category, in the details tab, what is the username format that your client want to follow for their employee accounts? Then if the rule fail, then system should generate or not. That we are setting up in the details tab in the default category. So that is username generation rule. Next team under details, password policy we have. If I come to password policy team, okay, team from tomorrow, please join by 8 o'clock. I even seeing people joining at 8:30 now. If you join like this, you will be missing the class. What is happening, you don't know. Again, you have to follow the recording or else you will be confused team. So please make a habit. Try to join by sharp 8 o'clock every day. Okay. So here team, next password policy team. If I come to password policy, see, yesterday I was creating an account team. I created that. So when I created the account team here, password expiration triggered automatically. From where it came team, the password expiration here. See, at our default user category, we can set up our password policy, edit. So team, in this system currently under our default category, password expiration, days before password expiration, 90 days. So that is the reason team. Yesterday when I created the account, exactly 90th day, the password expiration date triggered here team, June 1st. That coming from here. So my client might have a policy, Kumar, I follow 60 days policy, Kumar, or I follow 120 days policy, Kumar. So whatever is your client requirement you give, days before password expiration means for every how many days in the system, the password should get expired. Means employee have to reset his password team or else it will expire. You can give. Let's say my client asking me, Kumar, I don't want this concept, Kumar. Once an account we created, I don't care about his password resetting on all. I'm okay if you use the password for 1 year also. No resetting. Give some bigger number like this. That many days, employee will work or not, we don't know. 10 years. Each year we have 365 days. Almost 30 years I given team. 9999 means. Right? 10 years means 3000 days. To close to 3600 or whatever team. It's 9999. 9999 days I am giving team. Who will work that many years in the company? That is a different story. So if at all any client will tell you that, Kumar, I don't want password to expire to my user, give that bigger numbers. You are cheating the system team in a reverse order, giving the maximum number like that team. So here we have to set up what is our client password policy, 90 days, 80 days, 120 days like that. So whenever you create a user account under that category, the username format, the password expiration date, everything will follow that rules team, right? Then team, days before password expiry warning. Means team, in Fusion system, we have the notification concept team. Even yesterday we created the account team. This account, triotech.shankar. I given an email ID. To this email, system will be sending the welcome notification. And whenever employee resetting the password, forward his username to his email, system will send the notification team. Similarly, 90 days is the password policy I am keeping team. My client telling Kumar 10 days before to that, 90 days. From 80th day, Kumar, I want to send the warning notifications to the user. every day until he reset the password from 10 days before to that. So 80 days team. Days before the password expiry. 90 days password will expire. So 80 I'm giving days before password expiry team. So every day from that till the time employee reset the password, every day system will start sending the email notifications team that your password is about to expire in 5 days, in 10 days, in 11 days. Reset the password like that team. So password expiry notifications we can set up team. How many days before the password expiry? Then hours before team. See, last day came, 90th day. How many hours before the password expiry you want to send a final reminder team? So that is hours before you can set up team. Then team, password complexity. This is what I'm talking about team. When I'm creating a user account in the system, in this category team, password complexity here, at least 8 characters, 1 number, simple. Not even that. Whenever I'm trying to reset the password also team, because under that category only we define this user, right? See password policy. That is coming from this category of default password policy. Simple. If you want to complex, change it to complex. Uppercase minimum 1 will add. Very complex, 1 number will add, special character. Custom. If you go with custom, you can choose minimum how many characters, uppercase, lowercase, according to the client requirement team. So I put it as complex now, right? I updated with complex. Now let me refresh team. Go back and let me come in again. Reset password. You change it, see, from simple, change it to complex. Now going forward, any account I create, here also, password, it will come with complex requirement, at least 8 characters, 1 uppercase, 1 number. So that will be controlled from here team in the password policy in the default user category. So if you come to edit, you can see that. Then team, every time, whenever employee resetting the password, disallow last password means the current password. Currently, let's say my account having the password as something like Kumar at the rate some 8567 something I have taken. My password, current password, example I'm talking. Kumar at the rate 8567 is there. Now I am resetting the password. Every time, whenever the user resetting the password, whether you want to allow him with the old password only, same Kumar at the rate 8567 I am giving him while I am resetting. So disallow last password means the last current using password of the user account. You cannot use the same for resetting team. You have to go with a new combination team. So disallow last password means whenever employee resetting the password, he cannot use the old password what he is having currently. That is disallow. But if I am not unchecked it, system will allow. Even whatever my current password, for resetting also I can use the same password team. So that is disallowing last password enable disable option team. Then admin can manually reset the password. See, as an admin, when you come to any user account team, you can go here, reset the password. You have the option manually team. You can change the password and you can share with that user. Or even here, if you go to the user account, reset password is there. Manual button is there here. You can reset team. But at the user category level, password policy, admin can manually reset if I uncheck team. Let me save and close. Now I unchecked this one. Now see team, let me come back. Now see, as admin, I'm going to the user and I'm trying to reset the password. Manual option gone. It freezed. I can't select manual option. It got restricted to the admin. See team, admins cannot reset the password manually. If I put it back, admin can manually reset the password, right? Now see team, if I go back and come in again, resetting the password, it came back to me. I can do that one. So this functionality control also will be there in the default user category team. So username format, what to be followed, we set it up here. Password policy, how we want in the system, we set it up here. Next team, notifications. So in Fusion system, for every module, we have this concept team. In security, particularly user account related stuff, whenever employee user account created in the system. Okay, welcome email. Okay, we have this events team. When you come to notification section, all the events you can able to check up team. Okay, here you can check out team, all the notifications team. Event, second column you refer. These all are the transactions in security module team. See here, the templates are available team. 1 second team. Yesterday I created the account. I given kumar.oracle18. Let me open that email inbox of my personal email team. Let us check out whether yesterday system sent the email or not. Okay. Now let me come team. Yesterday, I created an account by name Mr. Triotech Shankar. When I'm creating the account, I given this email ID team, kumar.oracle18@gmail.com. Right team? See, when we creating the account, whatever the email ID that we given, say I opened my email inbox team, that kumar.oracle18. So yesterday, March 3rd, I am having one email in my inbox. See, this is what team? Vision. Welcome email. From address ETAJ, our application team, ETAJ, URL, pod number, to me, kumar.oracle1. Yesterday at 8:43 a.m., March 3rd. Today is March 4th, yesterday team. In yesterday's class only, I configured this account, no? See, dear, my username, Triotech Shankar, this person team. Okay. Congratulations, your application account has been successfully created. Please follow the link to reset the password. So whenever we create the user account, the employee or the account will get email notification. Not only that team, whenever the user log into the system, for example, now I'm a Shankar. Let me do one thing. I'll go to the system. Okay. I'm trying to do one thing. I'll show you practically how things are working out here. Let's say team, I'm logging with Shankar. I forgot my password team, let's say. I'm clicking on forgot password team, right? So system will ask you to give the username or email that what you know. So let's say I know my email ID of my account team. So kumar.oracle18. The email ID of mine, what I given while I'm creating the account, I'm using team. See, my email ID I given, system giving me the options. Whether you forgot your username or password, select username team. Let's say I forgot my username itself. Select that. You given this option, you given this, submit. Now check out your email. Check out your email team here. Okay. See, I got one more email just now at 8:43 a.m. from the system team. See, username request. Subject is Dear Triotech Shankar. You requested for username. Your username is this one. See? So, welcome email. When user account created, I got one email. When I request forgot username, I got one email. Let's say I forgot my password. Let's say, let me give that the option of forgot password team. So I'm going to forgot password. I know my username. I know my email ID. kumar.oracle18@gmail.com. Let's say I forgot my password team. So system will give me the provision to reset the password now. See, I selected forgot password, submit. Okay. Now see, let me go back and check out my email team. One more email I got. This is what? Password reset. You have requested to reset the password. Please follow the link to reset. What are these notifications? From where these are coming? From here. From here. See, the user account that we created under this user category of default. Under this, whatever the rules we configuring, the account will work accordingly, team, right? So at the default user category, notifications, edit, right? And we have the option team. First of all, if you uncheck this one team, for none of the transactions in user account, that notification concept will work. I won't receive any email notifications to in the system team. Enable, again, templates Oracle given. Individual transaction level also you have the feature to control. This is global setup. For all notifications in security, if you want to restrict, disable it, but enable it. But again, you have individual templates for different events team, transaction. You can control whatever you want to enable and disable. So when you come to events team, These are the transactions in security module. Forgot username transaction event is. For this, the template that we received is this one team. If I go to the template, this is my template for forgot username team. See, Oracle Fusion application, subject message, what I got team here. Forgot username, subject, username request. From here it is coming team. See the subject line, the body of the email, dear. So here team, we have a concept called EL expression where we can hard code existing database items team. So that it will be coming up here. So what I'm trying to tell you is team, in security module, we have notifications concept team. So for what all transactions you want notifications to enable, for what all you don't want, you can play around here at the category level. So here some of you might get a question, hey Kumar, this is forgot username. This is also forgot username. Why? This is new user creation. This is also new. See team, whenever you come to the first time in the client application team, in the default category, events are nothing but the transactions in security module team. This is for password expiry warning, and once password generated this email. Whatever the templates, that name starting with Aura, they all are Oracle delivered standard templates team. But we have the provision to customize the template. My client asking me, Kumar, the body of the email, I don't want in this format. I want to customize this, something like that team. In that case, you have the provision to customize the email templates team. So someone like you and me, when they're practicing in this instance, for new user, forgot username, Oracle delivered templates, they disabled and they created customly team. But when you go for the project team, when you come to default category, all Oracle delivered templates for all the transactions with their enablement, you will see. So if at all, you have to customize any notification team, someone defined this, let me delete and I'll do that again. Okay. See team, for new user account creation. This is for new user team. Oracle Fusion applications welcome email. Yesterday we received, no, when we created the user account. So team, this is Oracle delivered one team. So if I go to the template for new user creation team, okay, this is the template. But the problem here is team, Oracle delivered templates for our transactions are not customizable. They are seeded, non-editable team. See, this content, dear, first name, last name, congratulations, your application account, everything is hard coded team. I cannot able to customize this, even subject line also. If you're okay with that, client is okay with that team, at the template level, you can go and you can enable this and save and close. So going forward, whenever in the system, any employee account created, this email template will trigger team. But if not, this requirement team, okay, disable Oracle delivered template for that particular transactional event. You can create your custom template. Add template. Okay. I'm defining team something like custom template for new user creation. For my understanding purpose, the name I'm going like this team. Okay. Enable it. Then here event you have to select. Event means these all are the transactions in security module team. So I'm going with new user. When I select new user creation event team from the Oracle delivered template for that new user created event, the data will copy automatically here, but it is customizable. So subject of the email, what you want, something like welcome to Tata family. Okay. Welcome to Tata family. Subject line I want like this. And even body of the email, in which language you want, you can select. Then this information by default from this event seeded template will copy team. If you want to customize that, you can customize. But for this to handle team, you should also have the awareness on EL expression that we will talk in our sandbox classes team. Okay. So you can further write whatever the body of the email that you are expecting and all, and you can save and close. So going forward in the system, whenever any new user account created, this template will trigger team. So if at all you have an intention to create your own custom template for the transactions team, Oracle delivered one you disable. If you don't do that, Oracle delivered one only system will take into consideration. So notifications team for all the different transactions, the notification templates Oracle given. So if you don't want them, disable first of all them. Then create for that event your own custom template and enable it team. So going forward, whenever this transaction happened, this particular template will be triggering in the email to the employees team. So this is about notifications, enablement and disablement in the category level team. Then users. As of now, in this instance, under this default category, whatever the user accounts created, just for information, you can check out here team if you want. As it is a demo server, many people will practice. We have many user accounts defined under this account team. So this is how in the Fusion system, user account rules configuration you can do. Username generation, password expiry, password reset, complexity, admin resetting the password, notifications enablement and all. Now some of you might get a question by this time. Kumar, okay, you are telling what is user category. While we creating the user account, we are creating the users under that category only. The rules are applicable accordingly, all these rules and all. Then why, Kumar, Oracle given us the provision of creating custom category? Why other people, they practice it by going with other category? I'll tell you, team. See, by default, this is very important understanding, team. Don't miss this logic, very important understanding. By default, in the client application, whenever employee is hiring, okay, I told you system will auto create the user account. All the employees in the client organization, they will be created under the default category team. It's a thumb rule. All the employees in the client organization, whenever they're hiring, system automatically creating the user accounts, right team? All of them by default will be created under this default category. That is seeded Oracle delivered one. My client having a different requirement here. Kumar, for employees, I have the rules like this, Kumar. Username generation rule will be email ID. Okay. Then password, okay. Complexity will be, okay, complex. Then admin resetting the password, okay, should be allowed. Okay. Then password expiry every 60 days. I have this, Kumar. Then notifications in case of employees, I want to enable all notifications, Kumar. This is for employees, your client telling. Okay. For non-employees, we have other type, no, just user accounts team for non-employees in the system. Like we, the implementation team, okay? Like we, the implementation team, other than employee team, non-employee people, my client have the rules like this. Kumar, username generation rule for these people, it should be first name dot last name. Okay. Password complexity should be simple. Then admin resetting the password here also allowed. Password expiry, never expire for these people. Then notifications, I don't want to enable. Okay. Disable the notifications for this case. See team, for employees, your client want one set of rules, user account generation rules and all. For non-employees, your client have one set of rules. For this requirement to accommodate only, Oracle given the provision to create custom category. Whatever you want to implement for employees in the system, at the default category level, we implement that all team. For non-employees, we will create custom category. Click on create, edit. Then you can define team. Something, the name also I'm going with non-employee or implementation user category, something. Don't give the space team when you're creating the user category. Just for non-employee, the name I'm giving team. Then whatever the first name, last name, then the custom rules, what I want in this case, I'm going accordingly team now. So you can create your custom user category also team, if at all in your implementation, the requirement of the client like that. See, new category team. Then password policy. I don't want to expire it. So I'm giving some bigger number team. Okay, if this is that bigger, these things will not required anymore. Then password complexity is simple. Disallow last password, I'm enabling. I'm not enabling. Then admin resetting, I'm enabling team. For this, I want these rules. Notifications, if I come team, I don't want notifications when I create a user account in this category team. Just I came, I'm disabling this a global feature. Individual level, not required. If you disable this, the entire notifications in that category will disable team. Now see, if I come to users, no user created so far in this category. It's a brand new team. So here if I come, I can see non-employee user category I created. So going forward, whenever we creating the user accounts team, add user account, then I can choose my category team. All my non-employees, whenever we're creating, we will define them under this category. Whatever the rules we configured, they are applicable to them. For all the employees, the default category is their team by default. So whenever in the Fusion system hiring happening, when system automatically creating the user accounts team, in the default category, all employee accounts will create. So whatever is the requirement for your client for their employees team, we have to configure at the default category level, the username, rule, password policy. Other than employees, if you want to maintain a separate category, then you have the provision to create the custom user category and you can define your user accounts accordingly team. So at the user category level in the Fusion system, we have that user account rules configuration team. These all things will be decided by the client who this Reliance in our case, they will decide team. The client will decide because it's their system. We are not to take any decision team. Whatever they say, we have to configure that according to the requirement of them. Right team? So by this team, user account management from the point of manual way of creating, we completed. Automatic is pending. In core HR, we will see. And at the same time, within roles, we have not started the roles concept detailedly team. As of now, I am telling you how to add the seeded Oracle delivered roles to the user and how the access is getting. But in reality team, we have the scope to create custom roles in the system. Within roles team, we have also the concept called types of roles available team. We have total 4 types of roles available in the Fusion system. They are, just I will write down, I will not explain what are they now. Job roles, data roles, okay, then abstract roles, then duty roles or aggregate privileges, right team? Like this, we have different types of roles team. So we have to talk about them. What is a job role, data role, abstract role, and even role customization we have to do in the projects team because client will expect some data restriction through role for the user, some functionality restrictions through role to the user team. So this part we will be taking after our functional training. For the evening batch, we were discussing these concepts only last night team. For them, couple of functional modules completed, we started with that roles team. So once for you also, we complete our functional modules team, I will take up the role session in detail, because as of now, if I start this, you won't understand, because first of all, you are not familiar team. Many of you don't know in core HR module, what are the configurations we have, in absence, what we have, in payroll, what we are doing. Once you get familiarized with these modules team, then I will deep dive how the role customization, how the data security, functionality security we can achieve team. So everyone be in the understanding, security module is not finished team. We have completed security from the point of user account creation, that to manual way. When we go for the project, how to get our access done, we completed team. But when it comes to employees of the client organization, how that will happen, how the roles will automate, or within roles, why we have to create custom roles, what are the different types of roles we have, that we have to take in our later sessions once we complete our functional modules team, right? So this is about team user account management in the Fusion system, how we can define the user accounts and all team, right? So we can conclude the topic here for today team. So any questions as such in today's topic, online people?
Satish, I was noticing that while watching the video, I was watching on another laptop also the same thing, how the things, because we have to do practical. I totally understand with that. But when I was clicking on the user categories and when I'm going on create, I don't get that kind of options like a password policies and all in the same which you have given like ETS, the demo ones.
Uh, Sorry, I just want to add on as well. I'm not seeing security console, Kumar,
I'll tell
actually.
you, I'll tell you. Bharat,
Same
first of
for
all,
me as well. Not
yeah,
seeing the security
I'll
console.
tell you, I'll tell you. Yesterday I have told that already. Probably you might not, I mean, like you might miss that point. Bharat, my name is Kumar. I'm not Satish anymore. Kumar, my name is, okay.
Sorry.
So here, see, I have given you two environments team, ETAJ and EKMK. So if you check out EKMK environment, you will not be finding the security console in that. This is what I have told yesterday. You have to take ETAG, and this is the username that we given, hcm.lab to you. Okay. In this account, IT
Kumar, the
security,
second account is not working, Kumar. What you are saying that,
this is the one you are telling, ETAG.
yeah, correct. Yeah,
It
we
is
were in the two
working.
environments.
It
Okay,
is
one is
working that
EM.
today the class what I have taken up. See, I'll show you before you. Please check the URL. You might be checking ETIT or something. We have shared in the group ETAJ.
Yeah, correct.
Before I'm logging C.
That
I'm
one.
logging C, hcm.lab. The same account what I have given to you in the group. Today the entire class I have taken with these credentials only. See, tested, done
Yeah,
it.
Kumar, now it's working.
I have not done anything. Check it. One thing, probably you copy pasting the password. Any gap issues might be copied and pasted. That could be the reason. And check out the URL here. In this ETAJ, everyone will have security console access. You practice security in this instance. So Bharat or rest of the people, please follow this one. Okay.
No, I'm already using Kumar on that. That's working fine. But can you, when you click user categories, can you click the create? Yeah, just click that one.
1 second.
And when you create that one, yeah, after then what you go
Edit.
edit, then we have to, okay, you mean to say we have to do all that. Okay, got it. I will watch the video again back to how to do the practice practically. Thank you very much.
Kumar, can you please send the ETAJ link again, because yesterday I joined, you didn't
Late, Salman, I think you joined lately in the group. I
share the
have shared
group
again
this
and
week.
again. No problem.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Kumar,
can see
what's that next URL in the user category?
see, basically, next URL is a concept where whenever employee reset the password. Now, let's say I requested for the password reset link here in the here URL, right? So here I got an email to me in the system. So when I click on the password reset, usually if I reset the password here, I can reset my password. Let's say I'm doing the reset. Okay, something I'm giving with see. Whenever any employee requests for reset password, email will be link will be shared in email. So I'm just resetting the password here. So when I reset the password here and when I click on submit, okay, last password I'm using, no, sorry. Okay. Now we changed all that password policy to complex. That is one second. Okay. So when we reset the password, now I resetted the password here. Okay. Now where I am landing upon? I'm landing upon to the home screen directly in the system. Did system asked me to log in again? No. Directly when I reset the password, we directly logged in. Okay, that is also sometimes a security breach. So if you want to land upon to the sign in page while we configuring the category, the URL you can keep. Once the employee reset the password, to which URL he should be logging in. So what we will do is we will take after signing out the URL from the system, the main sign in page will be there right here. Once we sign out to the system and when we're trying to sign in, okay, this logout URL is there, no, this one. This we will paste as the next URL there. So whenever employee requests for reset password, when he reset, if you want directly, he should be logging in, or again, he should be redirecting to sign in and he should pass his credentials and sign in. That is next URL, but that is very less considered topic. That is why we won't cover usually.
Hi Kumar, if you don't mind, I just logged in with the TTAJ one only, but I'm not seeing security console. I don't know. I can share your screen also.
No, you
Share
can
my-
go on the tools, then you will see there.
The
You have
tools
to go
you
on the
have that,
tools.
yes. Where you are checking, under tools, you have to find here. See the same login in front of you I'm using. There is nothing separately I'm using. Go
Yeah.
to tools. Here you have the security console.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Hi Kumar, this is Jaydeep.
Hi, Jaydeep.
Actually, I have one doubt. After creation of users, you said that you need to type the triotech.shankar. You have to type manually, right?
What is that question? Priority.
After creation of user, how many users have created? You need to check that in search bar, right?
No, you can search. Yes.
You need to search manually, or the users will display automatically how many users have been created till today.
There you have to search whatever the account that you are looking for. You can search and you can find it.
Every time we need to search manually, na, sir?
Obviously, right? The feature itself there is for what? When you go to users, any existing user account as an admin, if they want to check out, they can come and they can check out there. All users, if you are expecting to get a report something through BA report or OTBA report, you can extract the data. How many user accounts are there in the system if you want to get that information means. But here, for any individual account, you can go search and you can do whatever the transactions you want to do.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kumar, there is one more question. Like some organizations are giving the numbers also for the user ID. Am I right?
Numbers means person number they will go with.
Yeah,
That is
yeah, the
employee
person number to log in, because you don't put your name, you have to just put your person number, like employee number, whatever.
Correct.
So employee number we used to put, and we used to log in that one. We
Correct.
don't put like names and all.
Correct. There will be the situations like that also. Okay. So let me go to the chat board team. There are some questions in the chat board. Let me go there. Here I can see question from Arvind Srinivasan. Can we also set up a rule on how to select a username when the rule fail get? No, Arvind, we don't have that. That is a limitation in the SaaS application. Whatever that Oracle following pattern is there, inserting the alphabetical order A, B, C, D, that is the option it will be going up. We don't have the option to customize that. And Sanju Paul, how the password notification will be sent to? I think that we have covered already. Before that, you might ask that question. And Manan Niyak, that I have addressed already, access issue. Bharat, numeric numbers, okay. Deepika, is it possible to add additional password policies like multi-factor or additional custom fields? See, custom fields and all we can create, but multi-factor also we can enable. That is what, as I told, that single sign-on concept. From there, you can able to achieve that, but that we are not seeing from the HCM point of view. And can you provide reference table? Reference tables and all, I will come to that. When we come to the BIP reports, I will be touch basing on that. Or at least we start core HR, I will tell you. But everything from front and back comparison means it will be difficult in the training to cover. But what tables we have in each module and what data will store in which table, usually that we cover in our BIP reports class. And seeing integrate user account. See, same process, Deepika, like we have the processes available here under tools. If you go to scheduled processes, we have something, a functionality here. Here we have that option to run the process here, something like send pending LDAP request. We have all the processes available here. Okay. You can search from all the second. Sorry, I went on a wrong screen. Scheduled processes. Okay, here we have, you can search them and you can run. I mean to say, if you want to run the processes for the data synchronizations and all, or we have send pending LDAP request. We have all the process in hand here. You can able to run them. Okay, but usually if you are in the real-time projects, these all processes are one time we will schedule on every half an hour or 1 hour basis that you don't need to usually run every time. Okay. And bulk ID creation also, Shubham, we have that flexibility that we will be having through HDL or spreadsheet. We can do that as well. And during username creation, an employee can have custom user category. See, employee, if you have to use custom category, Amarnath, the problem is automatically when system create user account, by default, the account will create under that. In that case, you have to switch off this functionality, the user automation feature. We can disable this feature that I will show you. In that case, you disable this, you hire the employee, manually as a HR, you go and create the user account in your custom category. But that makes a lot of human work involved.
Yeah.
That is why for employees separately, Oracle given default category, which will automatically loop every account in that category while you hiring the employee. And Rishikesh, can you please repeat the part disallow? See, disallow last password feature is whenever employee, we kept a password policy here every 60 days, let's assume. The employee have to reset the password. See, as of now, my password is Kumar@8567 is my password. Let's assume this is my password. Now 60 days password policy is there now. Now I have to reset my password. When I am resetting, I'm again using the same password to reset. My old password only I'm using it. Will system allow or not? Every time if I have to go with new combination means I will use whatever the new combination I want, like that. But disallow last password, if I don't check box, I can use my same current password or my old password whenever I'm resetting team. But if I check box that one, every time whenever employee resetting the password in the system, employee should be using a new combination. He cannot use his old passwords in the system. That is about old and new password validation in the system. Okay. So I'll conclude here for today, team. I will upload this Excel into the community today. So please take this as a reference, team, and start practicing. Yesterday and today, what we have discussed in our demo instance of ETAJ, everyone start exploring, create the user account, add the roles, check it out how the concept of role management and user management is working, team. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.